take you out of this place. Someone you could lend a hand in return for grace. It's a beautiful day. Sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day. To let it get away.
Well, hello. Welcome. Good evening and welcome. Buenas noches and bienvenidos. On behalf of Nooksack Valley High School and the Nooksack Valley School District, it is my honor to welcome you to the commencement exercises of the graduating class of 2026. Not just any class, this is the strong, resilient, and determined graduating class of 2026. It is also my honor to celebrate with you here in the equally strong, resilient, and determined community of Nooksack Valley. My name is Colin Buckley, and I've never been more proud to be the principal of this school. A wise punk band from Southern California once sang, "There's no way out, but there is a way through." Resilience is only built when you go through something difficult. Challenges refine us, not just as individuals, but as a community. So, before I launch in the usual senior class stories, I want to share my deep gratitude for a few truly resilient members of this class. Owen, Ashlyn, and Hendrick, the grit you've demonstrated over the last several years has inspired your families, your friends, and your entire staff, and I hope you know how deeply you are admired. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Gee whiz, Buckley, starting off all emotional and making moms cry already. Where's the usual roast of the senior class? Well, fair enough. Let's get to it. Now, while families and friends know their own students and maybe their circles of friends, well, this is my chance to tell you about this class as a whole, what defined them, and what staff will remember the most. For me, this class was defined by curiosity, by students discovering what excited them about life beyond high school. And you can't talk about this class without talking about music. One day during advisory, I looked up and Violet was practicing the trombone. And another time, it was the ukulele, which hopefully says more about her love of music than it does about my teaching. And there's always the fun game of trying to guess what instrument Ian had in his case as he walked through the hallways. And then, of course, was every memorable and incredibly loud performance by our resident rock band, Topsoil, possibly the most Whatcom County band name of all time. I still remember a freezing state playoff game in Wenatchee where the opposing team fans seem to be cheering more loudly for Topsoil than their own team. So rock on, you guys. Yeah, that's worth clapping for. They're amazing. Add to this the innumerable community performances, jam sessions, and musicals. I almost feel like I should break out into song instead of a speech. But don't worry, I won't do that to your ears. This class also loved cars and trucks, or at least constantly changing their cars and trucks. Because we know there's something symbolic about a driver's license, isn't it? Freedom, independence, possibility. Speaking of independence, you always knew when Jose's parents were out of town when their bright orange sports car showed up in the student parking lot. Sorry, Jose, I hope your parents know about that one. And you also knew Grace's favorite song, which was apparently every song played at every school dance. She brought that energy everywhere she went, though it still might not be as quite as loudly as her dad yelling during postseason games. Go Purple? There we go. And while we'll miss Grace and the many other seniors on our athletic fields, at least we'll still have her brother Vince to keep the vibe going on the dance floor. And that's a good reminder that a school is never just students and staff. It's families and grandparents and siblings and coaches, neighbors and friends, all of you. All celebrating students as they grow and they compete, perform, struggle, and they ultimately succeed. And for many of these students, this class is also defined by discovering your passions in academics and problem solving. Watching capstone presentations is always an amazing time to see what students reflect on their education experiences and their hopes for the future. I think about Gael discovering what an actuary was at career day as a freshman and suddenly realizing that math could become a future. Or Jason writing an algorithm to determine the optimal business model for producing fresh, traditional tortillas, apparently as a side hobby after he goes to medical school. Students like them found beauty in a world shaped by mathematics and reasoning, while people like me, well, we mostly just thought the shapes in geometry looked funny. And during their time here, we also radically expanded our shop program. Mina and Leticia walked into the metals class and quickly became fixtures in the shop, leaving behind work that will outlast all of us, including the district office sign that they created. With confidence literally forged in fire, Mina went on to dominate on the wrestling mat. While Leticia developed into arguably our best welder and continued the truly important debate whether Mr. Russ or Mrs. Russ is cooler. It's probably Mrs. Russ. And then there are the spring afternoons, circles of senior boys playing hacky sack outside in the sun. Honestly, it felt like Western Washington University in the 90s. Some of us were there. Before cell phones, before everyone stared at a screen, when people actually sat around and talked to their friends. It was kind of wonderful, actually. But speaking of technology, you also can't talk about this class without mentioning esports. Nooksack became the little school that could, competing and winning not just in gameplay, but in game design, coding, music composition, and business leadership. Seniors like Jackie, Blue, and Chase led teams to FBLA state titles and national competitions year after year. So class of 2026, thank you. Thank you for sharing your lives, your learning, and your humor, and your talents, and your stories with us over these last 4 years. You have left a mark on this school and community that will not soon be forgotten. And while there might not always be a way out, boy, you have proven again and again there is always a way through. Thank you. And to our guests here tonight, as we continue through this evening of celebration, I ask you to remain seated and respectful during all the speeches and performances. Don't worry, there's not too many more. This is a special night for our graduates, so let's let them have the spotlight, literally. And we have a professional photographer, and our video production team is filming and will be producing and downloading it to our YouTube page, so you can enjoy this forever and years to come. So I invite you tonight just to be fully present, knowing you'll be able to relive these moments. Tonight, we have the opportunity to hear reflections from our students on what they've learned. We have 4 outstanding speakers today, since this class produced 4 valedictorians. It is now my honor to introduce to our speakers, Avery Juergens, Ashlyn Vermeer, Magnolia Byers, and Chase Hughes. Would you guys come up?
Thank you, Mr. Buckley. Good evening, teachers, families, friends, and fellow graduates. Over the past 4 years, each of us has grown in different ways, yet I believe God has guided each of our paths to this very moment tonight. The more I thought about this year's Washington State FFA theme, Cultivating Legacy, the more I realized it tells the story of our class. To cultivate means to nurture growth with care and purpose, intentionally developing relationships, qualities, and skills over time. And when I think about cultivation, I think about the people who helped shape us long before we reached this stage tonight. As the daughter of a teacher, I saw cultivation happen behind the scenes. I watched teachers spend late nights grading papers at the kitchen table, answering student emails after hours, worrying about students far beyond the classroom, and doing so much more that often goes unnoticed. They did more than just prepare us for tests. They challenged us, encouraged us, believed in us, shaping us into people capable of making a difference. And that cultivation doesn't stop at school. It continues with parents, coaches, mentors, friends, and support systems that invest in our futures. They instill confidence in us, challenge us to grow, and help us discover who we're becoming. Over time, that support gives us the courage to step forward and begin building legacies of our own. And to me, that's what legacy truly is. It's the impact a person leaves through the way they serve others, persevere through challenges, inspire growth, and contribute to the people and communities around them. Over the past 4 years, we have all been cultivating our legacies differently. Some of us found our place on stage, some on the court, some in the shop, some in the classroom, and some are still figuring things out. We are musicians, athletes, actors, artists, farmers, and during a particular phase of freshman year, rappers known as Lil CC and Wix. Somehow, despite all our differences, we grew together. And this comes from growing up here in the Valley. In a small community like ours, people show up for one another. We've learned not just to celebrate our own achievements, but each other's too. We cheer for the athletes on Friday nights, support the musicians at concerts, watch the actors on stage, and someday we'll be watching Jackie's films, proudly saying we went to school with her. And now, each of us is starting to shape our own legacies in different ways. It's seen in Alexis Larson bringing people together through unified basketball, and Leslie Cruz Antonio creating connections through Club de Lectura, and Hendrik Rogers sharing his talent through music and playing guitar, and Peyton Bartle's commitment to helping younger athletes grow and succeed, and Connor Hopkins, who missed his own graduation to serve communities in Africa, and the students who spent hours cleaning crawl spaces, scraping sidewalks, and helping our community recover after floods. And it's found in perseverance, too, in classmates like Owen Bunker and Ashlyn Vermeer, whose strength and resilience through cancer inspired all of us. Despite facing cancer a second time, Ashlyn continued to spread positivity to those around her. And no matter what Owen was facing, his humor and personality never failed to make us laugh. That is cultivating legacy. Soon, we will all go in different directions. Some of us will become teachers, engineers, nurses, business owners, or welders. And while the future can feel uncertain, I want to share one of my favorite verses, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. No matter where life takes us, I believe God has given each of us unique gifts and a purpose far greater than we can fully see right now. We may leave here on 125 different paths, but somehow every one of them has led us to this moment together. But graduation is not the finish line. The goal was never simply to make it to this moment, but to continue growing beyond it. The lessons we learned here were never meant to stay within these walls. They are meant to be carried into our future careers, communities, and families. As we leave tonight, my hope is not simply that we become high-achieving, but that we become people who invest in others the way others invested in us. That we continue cultivating kindness, leadership, creativity, perseverance, and opportunity wherever we go. Class of 2026, thank you for the memories, the laughter, and the legacy we have cultivated together. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2026. Congrats, guys, we made it. And while that's important, I think what matters more is how we made it. Because this class didn't just coast through high school. We adapted constantly. Over the last 4 years, life asked a lot from us. Plans changed, expectations changed. Some people dealt with loss, health issues, and struggles people around us never even knew about. But no matter what was happening, this class kept going. Not perfectly, not effortlessly, but consistently. And that resilience is what defines this class. Resilience doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like getting through a difficult week and still finding the energy to support the people around you. Sometimes it looks like failing and trying again anyway. Sometimes it looks like adapting when life forces you to change direction. And that's exactly what this class learned how to do. What I admire most about this class is not just what we accomplished individually, but the way we supported each other along the way. Because real community is not built during the perfect moments, it's built during the hard ones. It's built when people choose to show up for each other anyway. That's what makes this class so special. As we leave here tonight, all heading in different directions, I hope we remember none of us got here alone. Everyone here tonight was supported by someone, a parent, a teacher, a coach, or a friend, someone who encouraged us when we doubted ourselves or reminded us that we were capable of more. Success is rarely an individual accomplishment. Behind every person sitting here tonight is a community of people who help them become who they are. So tonight is not only a celebration of achievement, it's a celebration of the people who stood beside us along the way. To our families and our teachers, thank you for caring enough to challenge us, encourage us, and help us grow. And to my classmates, thank you for the memories, the kindness, and the resilience you showed every single day. One day, we won't remember every assignment, test, or deadline, but we will remember the people who made us feel supported. We'll remember the moments we overcame together. We'll remember this community. We are leaving here tonight as stronger, more capable people than we were when we first started here. So as we move into this next chapter of our lives, I hope we continue to be people who show up for others. I hope we continue to be kind, resilient, and supportive, and I hope we never underestimate the impact we have on the people around us. Congratulations, class of 2026. We earned this.
At this time, I'd like to have Jarrell and Chloe come up to the stage.
Miss a train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles.
Lord, I'm one, Lord, I'm two, Lord, I'm three, Lord, I'm four, Lord, I'm 500 miles from my home. 500 miles, 500 miles, 500 miles, 500 miles.
Lord,
I'm 500 miles from my home. Not a shirt on my back, not a penny to my name. Lord, I can't go home this away, this away, this away, this away, this away. Lord, I can't go home this away.
Good evening, everyone. For most of our lives, we're constantly aware of what other people think of us. In school, it can feel like there's always an audience, whether it's classmates, teachers, friends, or even just the idea of being judged. We worry about sounding stupid when we ask a question. We hesitate to try something new because we might fail at it publicly. We stay quiet instead of speaking, honestly, because we're afraid of how people will react. And after years of that, without even realizing it, we start building our lives around avoiding embarrassment instead of pursuing growth. But I think one of the most important things we learn as we grow older is this. Most people are too busy worrying about themselves to spend nearly as much time judging us as we imagine they are. And even when people do judge us, it usually matters way less than we think. There's a quote from Aristotle that goes, "There's only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing." And while that sounds harsh, I think there's a lot of truth in it. Any meaningful life comes with criticism. If you try something ambitious, someone will doubt you. If you speak honestly, someone will disagree with you. If you choose a path that's different, someone will question it. But that's unavoidable. The only guaranteed way to escape criticism is to never truly participate in life at all. At some point, we all have to decide whether we want our lives to be controlled by fear or by curiosity, by caution or by growth. The truth is, everything worthwhile requires being uncomfortable first. Every skill we admire in someone else once looked awkward and unimpressive when they first started. Every confident person was once insecure. Every successful person has failed repeatedly, usually in ways nobody saw. The fear of judgment limits more people than actual failure ever does. Failure is temporary, embarrassment fades. But letting fear decide what you do, what you say, who you become, what opportunities you take, can quietly shape your entire life. And I think that's especially important for us to remember now, because graduation is one of the first moments where nobody's really telling us exactly who we're supposed to be anymore. For years, our lives have been structured for us: classes, schedules, grades, expectations. But after today, the path becomes less clear, and that can be exciting, but also terrifying. Because freedom means responsibility. It means making choices without knowing for sure if they'll work out. It means risking being wrong, risking failure, risking judgment. That's also where progress comes from. Nobody discovers what they're capable of by staying comfortable and protecting themselves from criticism. You discover it by trying things you might not be good at yet, by being willing to look inexperienced, by caring more about becoming better than looking perfect. And honestly, I hope that's something all of us carry with us after today. I hope we apply for things we don't feel qualified for. I hope we speak up even when our voice shakes. I hope we try new things, meet new people, and allow ourselves to be beginners again. I hope we stop treating mistakes like evidence that we should quit and start treating them as proof that we're growing. Because years from now, I don't think any of us will regret the times we were embarrassed for trying. We'll regret the opportunities we avoided because we were too scared of what other people might think. So as we leave this chapter behind, I think the challenge for us all is simple. Don't let the fear of being judged become the reason you never fully live your life. Be willing to fail, be willing to be bad at something, be willing to grow publicly. Because that's how people discover what they're truly capable of. Congratulations, class of 2026, and thank you.
Okay. Hello, friends, family, and faculty. Thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate the class of 2026. First of all, congratulations to each and every one of us graduates out here on this special day. After countless classes, quizzes, and homework assignments, we made it. As we stand here tonight celebrating everything we've accomplished, I want to recognize not only the memories we've shared during high school, but all of the opportunities that are yet to come. We've heard inspiring messages from each valedictorian before me tonight. Avery's message about cultivating legacy inspires us to be good people who strive for success. Ashland's message about adaptability, resilience, and support inspires us to persevere through whatever life sends our way. And Chase inspires us to not let the fear of others' opinions drive our decisions. And along with my fellow speakers, we hope these messages inspire you to pursue a life where you get to achieve your goals, be yourself, and be happy. Throughout high school, we were exposed to new people, we explored paths to pursue after graduation, and we learned so much about ourselves along the way. During my 4 years here, I remember times where my fear of judgment held me back from doing what I wanted to do. If I needed help in a class, I worried that people might think I was dumb. If I made a mistake, I worried that people would think I was incapable. If I acted a certain way, I worried that people might not like me. Long story short, I spent a lot of high school worrying about what other people thought of me. Like me, I'm sure many of us can say we spent some of our high school years worried about fitting in, meeting expectations, or becoming who other people thought we should be. But seriously, we all made it here, didn't we? The things that once felt so important are now just moments in the past. Now, standing here tonight, speaking to everyone out here, I've realized that nothing is more important than being ourselves, setting our own goals, and doing what's best for us. After high school, we're all going to follow different paths. For some, it's college. For others, it's work, travel, family, or something completely different. Success is going to look different for each and every one of us here tonight, and no dream is any less valuable just because it's different from someone else's. As we move forward, each taking steps in our own direction, I hope we all remember to do what's best for ourselves, because honestly, nothing is ever that serious. Stop chasing labels, stop letting the opinions of others prevent you from following your path. Stop letting people dictate your future. People will always judge you, there is no doubt about it. But because of that, no amount of time spent trying to please people will ever truly be worth it. Instead, let's spend our time building the best possible future for ourselves. A future where happiness doesn't depend on what people think of us. Here we are graduating. If there's one thing I hope you take away tonight, let it be this. Enjoy your time wherever you are in life. Build your legacy, persevere through challenges, and don't let criticism slow you down. Let each of these qualities help you become your best self, because if high school taught me anything, it's that time moves faster than you think. I'd hate for any of us out here tonight to spend valuable time trying to be someone we're not. So with that, in this next step of life, I want to encourage everyone to stop worrying so much about what other people think, be unapologetically yourself, and do what makes you happy. Congratulations, class of 2026. I can't wait to see what's next for all of us.
Chase, is this the part where the dance number starts for you? Great job, guys. Thank you. All right, let me get to my notes. Okay, at this time, would Shaylee Ostrander please come forward to the front of the stage? As many of you know, Shaylee has been this year's Associated Student Body President, as well as every other version of a class president throughout her high school career. Her time in office has been punctuated by kindness, connection, and genuine care for our school community. And now, would Coach Kepler please come forward to present Shaylee with her commemorative gavel. And would you all please join me in recognizing our friend and ASB president, Shaylee Ostrander. Next up, would the following students please stand up and stay standing where you are when I call your name? Alexa Anaya, Gael Apreza Rodriguez, Jason Balthazar Bravo, Cash Bosman, Sharasheda Calmo Geronimo, Leslie Cruz Antonio, Kenya de la Cruz Sanchez, Manuel Gallego Ramundo, Miguel Hernandez Jose, Luis Hipolito Carmen, Ian Jones, and Jacqueline Rodriguez. You'll notice a medallion around the neck of these students. It represents the seal of biliteracy. These students have reached a high enough standard in 2 languages for this group, Spanish and English, to become certified bilingual. Please join me in recognizing this great accomplishment. Go ahead and have a seat, guys. Next, in recognition of outstanding scholastic achievement throughout high school, would Avery Jurgens, Ashlyn Vermeer, Magnolia Byers, Chase Hughes, and Peyton Bartle please come to the center. These 5 represent the highest academic achievement in this class. So, Mr. Demrest, will you first present our salutatorian and basketball phenom, Peyton Bartle, and her 3.99 GPA, her Medal of Excellence. Great job, Peyton. Mr. Demarest, will you now present the medals to our valedictorians, Avery Jurgens, Ashlyn Vermeer, Magnolia Byers, and Chase Hughes for their 4.0 GPAs. Outstanding work, all of you. Awesome. Can we get one more round of applause for all our top scholars here? Thank you. Might take a minute. It's more challenging than it looks, I'm sure. One more? Oh, okay. I don't know about you, they did way better than I did in high school. I know. All right, now we give them a applause. Thank you. And our final honor tonight is the Pioneer Excellence Award. As principal, Mr. Galley conceived the Pioneer Excellence Award over 20 years ago to recognize a student who has gone above and beyond during high school. They might not be the top athlete, musician, or scholar, but they have endeared themselves to the high school community in some significant way. Each year, our high school staff nominates a student whose impact on staff and the student body has been profound and positive. Throughout their time at Nooksack Valley High School, this student has consistently gone beyond just participating in opportunities by creating them for others. Staff describe them as someone who identifies needs, turns ideas into action, and follows through with creativity, persistence, and professionalism. Whether through FBLA, ASB, photography, media production, fundraising, or career-connected learning, she has left a lasting impression on the school culture while representing Nooksack Valley High School with pride and integrity. Her accomplishments reflect both talent and extraordinary dedication. This year, she earned first place regionally in the career portfolio and second place at the state level in digital video production. She has also founded and expanded Nooksack Valley Productions, helping create opportunities in esports, live streaming, sports, event photography, school announcements, news segments, lip dub productions, and video storytelling across the campus. In addition, she spearheaded fundraising efforts that generated more than $15,000 for FBLA and organized field trips that connected students to real-world careers and future pathways. Teachers consistently highlighted not only her leadership and work ethic, but also her kindness, inclusiveness, and willingness to help others. She is described as one of the most involved students at our high school, balancing college-level coursework, extracurricular leadership, filmmaking, technology production, and service to her peers, all while producing high-quality work in everything she does. Jackie Rodriguez, exemplifies pioneering achievement through her innovation, service, and positive impact on the students and community around here. We love her too. Thank you, Jackie. And now, please join me in welcoming Matt Galley, Superintendent of the Nooksack Valley School District, as he presents the class of 2026.
I was hoping the lighting would be better, so it looks like I gotta put these on. Okay. Who can relate? Who can relate? Good evening, and thank you for the introduction, Mr. Buckley. It is my distinct honor tonight to take care of two very important tasks. The first is to recognize our retirees, and the second is to present the class of 2026 for diplomas. It is not lost on me that the last thing between these kids and their diplomas is me. But you've got to listen, or at least act like you're listening if we want to get to that point. But before we get to that, I feel now is a time for a little bit of gratitude. First, to all in attendance who live in and support this community. Since I've been here, this community has always shown out for our schools. We always rally behind our students, athletes, and performers, and I know they feel your support. So thank you very, very much for attending tonight. I want to recognize our school board members, Ty Elmendorf, Shelley Harder, Hallie Kimball, Tanya Silvis, and Britt Lentz. This group of dedicated servants is in this for the right reasons. They care about student success and ask me the right questions to ensure that we are doing what's best for our students and their success. I couldn't ask for a better group to work with. Please join me in thanking them for their service. To our administration, teachers, and support staff, both here and across the district, you've been simply amazing in your mission to ensure the success of all students this year. You consistently humble me. Thank you as well. Lastly, and certainly not least, if you're a parent or guardian, will you please stand? Please stand if you're a parent. Yeah, come on. You've been sitting for a while anyway. There you go. Without your partnership, this would not be possible for many of our students. Thank you for your advocacy and support of these graduates. Let's give a big round of applause to our board, staff, and families. Okay, at this time, I'd like to honor 8 retirees of our district who have combined to serve this district for 200 years. Each of them has made an indelible mark on children, with parents and colleagues in their own way. I'm pretty sure only one of them is here tonight, so we'll talk about the others first, and then we'll roast the last one and make him really embarrassed. First is Marianne Thomas. She only spent 2 years with us at Nooksack Elementary, but 23 years overall. We can do like a golf clap for each person. Annie Johnson, cook at Nooksack Elementary, 19 years. Marta Johnson was our business manager at the district level for 25 years. Tony Benner as a para at Everson, 26 years. Dave Benner, our groundskeeper for 31 years. Actually, I'm pretty sure Carol's here tonight. Carol Legacy worked in our district office, student information, 32 years. Where's Carol? Anywhere? She's here? Okay, she's here somewhere. Randy Jones, custodian at Nooksack Elementary, 33 years. And now let's get one huge round of applause as Mr. DeVere stands up for his 32 years at Everson Elementary. He definitely told me not to do that, but I didn't listen. Okay, lastly, it's my honor to take just a few moments to say a few final words of wisdom to our graduates. And this year, I'm really adding to the themes of relationships, resilience, and self-actualization shared by Mr. Buckley and our valedictorians. I was really moved by their speeches when they were practicing them last week, and I thought, I don't have more to say on that. I want to make a few points that they started. The world has dramatically changed since you started high school. Just 4 years ago, there was no such thing as AI, or very few of us had heard of it. And if someone had told you as freshmen that by the time you graduated, there would be technology that could write your essays, explain calculus, tutor you in Spanish, create artwork, write computer code, and even carry on a conversation with George Washington, you probably would have thought we were joking, or maybe a little bit crazy. Yet as we listen to speeches today, I noticed something. Not one of you talked about AI. Not one of you talked about phones or TikTok or Snapchat or the technology that seems to dominate so much of our attention these days. In a way, this creates a bit of cognitive dissonance for all of us. We live in a time when we are constantly told technology is changing everything. Yet when you reflected on what mattered most during your high school years, you talked about friendships. You talked about teachers, coaches, teammates, and family members. You talked about overcoming challenges. You talked about resilience, self-advocacy, and the importance of showing up for one another. That gives me hope, actually. Because of all the changes in technology, the things that matter most have not changed. Success still depends on relationships. Challenges still require perseverance. Difficult decisions still require judgment and character. Dreams still require courage. Technology can do many things, but it cannot care about another person. It cannot build trust. It cannot choose what is right when the answer is difficult. Those responsibilities still belong to us. As you leave here today, remember what you have already learned. Invest in people, persist when things get hard, speak up for yourself and for others, take chances on things that matter to you, even when success is not guaranteed. The world does not just need your skills. It needs your judgment, your compassion, your courage, and your humanity. We are proud of what you have accomplished. More importantly, we are proud of the people you have become. Let us have one more round of applause for the graduates of 2026. With that, Mr. Chairman Ty Elmendorf, please stand. Having met all the requirements set forth by the state of Washington and the Nooksack Valley School District, I present to you for diplomas the Nooksack Valley graduating class of 2026.
Cognitive dissonance? What have you been reading? Thank you, Mr. Galley. So now I would like to ask school board members Tanya Silvis and Britt Lentz to please come forward for the presentations of diplomas. I'd also like to ask Mr. Vandriot and Mr. Demarest to come forward to help us. Let's get started. Go ahead, Mr. Vandriot. Yep. Can you just kind of give me when they're ready? Yeah. Yeah. Britt, are they ready to go? Hey, Tanya. Tanya. Are they ready? Can you see them? Let's do this. All right, I got 114 names to go to read, folks, so here we go. Aiden Sayatam Delgado.
Aiden would like to thank his family, siblings, friends, and especially his parents for all the support given. He will be going to Western Washington University for mathematics and biology.
Hanson David Feenstra.
Hanson would like to thank his family and his close personal friend, Edward Skeletrix. He will be doing whatever he'd like next year because he's the boss.
Valeria Damar Salzar Linares.
Valeria quiere dar las gracias a sus padres por su apoyo, amor y sacrificio infinito, a sus amigos por las risas y a su novio por su apoyo y paciencia, y a Dios por su guía y protección. Valeria would like to thank her parents for their support and endless love and sacrifice, her friends for the laughter, her boyfriend for his support and patience, and God for his guidance and protection.
Sunny Ray J.C. Gentry.
Sunny would like to thank her family for their unconditional love and support, her friends for their encouragement, and God for his guidance and protection. She is grateful for the support you have all given her. She couldn't have done that without you.
Mina Walid Azam.
Mina would like to thank her family, friends, and coaches for their endless guidance, support, and memorable moments. She is excited to begin her next chapter at Southwestern Oregon College, where she will study elementary education and compete on the women's wrestling team.
Leticia Ramirez Espinoza.
Leticia has met incredible people who became lifelong friends, filling life with love, laughter, and unforgettable memories. She would like to express her deepest gratitude to her parents, brother, and friends for being there and helping her become the person she is today. Leticia plans to attend Bellingham Technical College after high school to pursue a career in welding.
Samantha Ashley Kofer.
Sam would like to thank her family, teachers, and friends for making high school tolerable and bearable. Her future plans will be going straight back to work, considering college, and she wants to travel Route 66.
Parker J. Otto Yates.
Parker would like to thank her parents for their support and her friends for the motivation and memories, especially Sam Kofer for being the realist through all 4 years.
Larissa Apreza Ortega.
Larissa quisiera agradecer a su mamá y a su papá por su amor y apoyo. Su confianza en ella ha marcado una gran diferencia en su vida. Está emocionada de comenzar su carrera como estudiante de negocios. Larissa would like to thank her mom and dad for their endless love, support, and encouragement. Their belief in her has made all the difference. She is so excited to start her major in business.
Sherisheda Ulisa Como Geronimo.
Sherry le agradece a Dios por su guía y bendiciones y a sus padres por su amor incondicional, sus sacrificios y su apoyo. Ella está muy feliz por comenzar su carrera de enfermera en Bellingham Technical College. Sherry gives thanks to God for his guidance and her mom and dad for their endless love, sacrifices, and support. She is so excited to begin her pre-med journey at Bellingham Technical College.
Timothy James Donaldson.
Tim would like to thank his family for their constant support throughout high school, especially his mom, who has always been there for him no matter what. Her love, strength, and encouragement have meant everything to him.
Tristan Lawrence Kirkpatrick.
Tristan would like to thank his friends and family for supporting him even in his darkest moments, along with thanking the countless teachers for dealing with his shenanigans. Tristan plans to attend BTT after high school and go into trades.
Lily Marie Nonhoff.
Lily would like to thank her parents and Miss Gibbons for supporting her and making her feel like she belonged. She also left high school with a diploma, higher standards, and a strong understanding of what it means to be a friend.
Allie Jolie Spreitzer.
Allie will be attending Eastern Washington University to study political science in hope of preparing herself for law school in the near future. She would like to thank God, her family, and coffee for getting her through these 4 years.
Kenya de la Cruz Sanchez.
Kenya would like to thank God for keeping her and her family safe, her mom for being strong and always staying by her side, and everyone who has ever believed in her.
Joanna Yarem Cruz Dimas.
Joanna would like to thank her parents, friends, and Miss Rader.
Alexander Marshall Werner.
Xander would like like to first thank friends and family. He wants to thank Mr. Wynn for providing a rather boringly long list of opportunities. He wants to tell everyone who grew gray hairs it was humbly worth it.
Madeline Ray Weed.
Madeline would like to thank her parents, friends, family, and teachers for the love and support they have given. They can barely keep the room clean, so the Air Force felt like a logical next step. Thank you.
Jacob Charles Lang.
Jacob would like to thank God for the endless blessings he has received, his parents for always being there for him, and his fire science instructor for getting him as ready as possible to enter the fire service.
Jackson Ryan Cook.
Jackson would like to thank his parents for their continuous support throughout his life and Jesus Christ for being his foundation. Jackson will be attending Fire Academy in the fall.
Nevaeh Madison Rawls.
Nevaeh is grateful for her family and friends who encouraged her through every step. From school to building her floral business, their support helps her grow into the person she is today.
Erica Annette Bravo.
Erica would like to thank her parents for all the love and support they have given her throughout the years, her friends and community for their encouragement, and Jesus for being her closest friend through it all.
Drew Joseph DeVries.
Drew would like to thank his mom for always pushing him to be better, and his friends for keeping him busy. It has been a good journey, and countless memories have been made.
Caden Allen Morlig de Groot.
Caden would like to thank his parents for always being there and supporting him. After graduation, he plans to become a welder and start working. He's excited for the future, grateful for the past, and happy to be done with homework.
Juana Alexis Augustine Mendoza.
Juana asistirá a Tacoma Community College para estudiar sonografía médica diagnóstica y convertirse en técnica en ultrasonido. Agradece a su familia por su amor y apoyo, a sus hermanos por su inspiración y sobre todo a sus padres por cada sacrificio que han hecho. Juana will be attending Tacoma Community College to study diagnostic medical sonography to become an ultrasound technician. She thanks her family for their love and support, her siblings for their inspiration, and above all, her parents for every sacrifice.
Valeria Naomi Mendez Ortiz.
Valeria quisiera agradecer a su hermana Jackie y a sus padres por darle la fuerza para seguir asistiendo a la escuela incluso cuando no quería continuar. También desea agradecer a sus amigos por poner una sonrisa en su rostro diariamente. Valeria would like to thank her sister Jackie and her parents for giving her the strength to keep going to school even when she didn't want to continue going. She would also like to thank her friends for putting a smile on her face every morning.
Owen Remmer Wickers.
Owen would like to thank God for the opportunity he has been given and his family and friends for the support. Owen will be attending Whatcom next year for mechanical engineering.
Andrew John Douglas Duggar.
Andrew would like to thank his family and friends for their support throughout the years. He will also be joining the workforce.
Jaden Everett Anderson.
Jaden would like to thank his family for always being there, and most of all, he would like to thank his parents for everything they have done. He plans to go into the workforce.
Crew Dale Bauman.
Prue would like to thank his mom, dad, and brothers for pushing him to be better every day. Next year, he plans to travel with his brother and work to earn money to attend flight school the following year.
Remy Janelle Reeder.
Remy would like to thank his family for their constant love, support, and encouragement throughout his life. They have always been there for him during both good times and difficult moments, offering guidance, patience, and understanding whenever he needed it.
Keegan Robert Schoening Emery.
Keegan plans to enter the workforce next year, and he would like to thank his friends and family for their support throughout the years.
Owen Arthur Bunker.
Owen would like to thank his mom, dad, and siblings for their endless love, encouragement, and support throughout his journey. He is grateful for everything they have done and for always believing in him. After school, Owen will be attending Whatcom Community College to finish his transfer degree in mechanical engineering.
Itamar Vasquez Guzman.
Hoy, Itamar quiere agradecer a sus padres por cada sacrificio y por haberla apoyado en los momentos difíciles, a sus maestros por su paciencia y a Dios por guiarla. Este logro no es solo de ella, también les pertenece a ustedes por apoyarla. Today, Itamar would thank her parents for every sacrifice and for supporting her during the most difficult moments, her teachers for their patience, and God for guiding her. This achievement is not only hers, it also belongs to you for always supporting her.
Luis Fernando Hipólito Carmen.
Fernando quiere agradecer a sus padres por todos sus consejos y apoyo. Agradece a sus maestros, especialmente a Mrs. Bailey, Miss Lina y Señor García. Por último, agradece a sus amigos que han estado con él en el transcurso de la escuela. Fernando would like to thank his parents for all their support and advice. He thanks his teachers, especially Mrs. Bailey, Miss Lina, and Mr. Garcia, for their support in school. Lastly, he also thanks his friends who have been with him all along.
Jacob Roland Hendrick Skipper.
To all of Jacob's family and friends and the faculty of the school, he would just personally like to say thank you, and to the people who he may never see again, he wishes you the best and to have a great life.
Ian Garrett Jones.
Ian would like to thank his mother for taking care of him and giving some of the most amazing gifts for all these years, and his father for being there and supporting him during the most challenging times.
Gael Apreza Rodriguez.
Gael would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for their support throughout his education. He will be attending the University of Washington Foster School of Business to pursue a career as an actuary next fall.
Jason Balthazar Bravo.
Jason would like to thank his parents for blessing him with the chance to experience this, as well as his brothers for being great role models. He will attend Western Washington University this fall and pursue a career in psychiatry.
Rachel Santana Nuila.
Rachel quisiera agradecer a su madre por brindarle todo su amor y apoyo y por ser siempre su número uno. También da las gracias a sus profesores, a sus amigos y a Dios por guiarla siempre por el buen camino. Como estudiante de primera generación, Rachel estudiará técnico de radiología en Bellingham Technical College a partir del otoño. Rachel would like to thank her mom for giving her all the love and support and always being number one. She also thanks her teachers, friends, and God for always leading her down the right path. As a first-generation college student, Rachel will study radiology technician at Bellingham Technical College in the fall.
Carly Annalise Taryn Har.
Carly would like to thank her family, friends, and God for their constant love and support. She will be graduating with her associate degree from Whatcom Community College and plans to attend Western Washington University this fall, where she will pursue a degree in elementary education.
Haley Ramirez.
Haley would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for the support and encouragement through her high school years. She is grateful for everyone who helped her reach this milestone.
Adriana Josephine Gody Goodwin.
Adriana will be taking a gap year, then plans to attend college. She would like to thank all those who have supported her, not limited to, but mainly her friends, teachers, and above all else, her sister.
Leslie Cruz Antonio.
Hoy, Leslie agradece profundamente a sus padres por su amor incondicional y su apoyo constante, a sus amigas por hacerla reír y a sus maestros por su guía y paciencia. Y le da gracias a Dios por estar con ella y darle fuerza en su camino. Today, Leslie wants to thank her parents for their unconditional love and constant support, her friends for their laughter, loyalty, and encouragement, and her teachers for their guidance. She is also grateful to God for being with her and giving her strength in her journey.
Nevea Monique Gonzalez.
Nevea quiere dar las gracias a sus padres por su apoyo, a sus abuelos por su sacrificio, a sus tíos y tías por celebrar sus logros, y a su novio por su paciencia, a sus amigos por las risas y a Dios por su guía y protección. Nevea would like to thank her parents for their support, her grandparents for their sacrifice, aunts and uncles for celebrating her achievements, her boyfriend for his patience, her friends for the laughter, and God for his guidance and protection.
Blue Grayton Hankins.
Blue would like to thank his parents who kept him moving forward, as well as his friends who always gave him a reason to keep going.
Vincent Orion Colburn.
Vinny will be like a kite when he graduates, going wherever the wind takes him. He would like to send his deepest appreciation to his loved ones for unreeling him and lifting him up to catch the breeze and fly.
That's pretty good. Leilani Sky Daniels.
Leilani would like to thank her family, friends, and her quote-unquote demonic cat. But most importantly, her schnookums, Jaden Watts, for blessing her with beauty every day. Leilani will be attending the University of Idaho for forensic chemistry.
Jaden Hope Watts.
Jaden would like to thank her family and friends for all their support. However, most importantly, she would like to thank her baby girl, Leilani Daniels, for sticking it out through and through. Jaden will be entering the workforce as a caretaker.
Phoebe Joy Jacqueline Hunt.
After high school, Phoebe plans to attend Western Washington University to pursue computer science and vocal performance. She would like to thank Robert and her dad, stepdad, and sisters for always being supportive and pushing her to achieve her dreams.
Violet Bliss Daisy Hunt.
Violet would like to thank her dad, her sisters, and Matt for their love and care. She also wants to thank Mr. Wynn for his faith in her. Violet will be attending Western Washington University's music program next fall, pursuing music education and performance.
Brian Jose Palma.
A Brian le gustaría agradecer a toda su familia por su amor y apoyo. Un saludo especial a la señora Hannawell y la señora Lily por sus ánimos y sus bocadillos. Después de la secundaria, Brian planea viajar, tomar riesgos y incorporarse al mundo laboral para ayudar a mantener a sus padres. Y un beso para todas las hermosas damas que vinieron a verlo graduarse. Brian would like to thank his whole family for their love and support. A special shout out to Miss Hannawell and Miss Lily for their encouragement and snacks. After high school, Brian plans to travel, take risks, and join the workforce to help support his parents. And a kiss to all the beautiful ladies who came to see him graduate.
Boys gotta try. Wilfrido Jose Bautista.
Willie would like to thank his family for helping him throughout the years, and he would also like to thank his girlfriend for supporting him during rough times.
Miguel Giovanni Hernandez Jose.
Miguel quiere darle las gracias a toda su familia por siempre apoyarlo, pero especialmente a su mamá por siempre estar ahí. Miguel va a asistir a Whatcom Community College el siguiente año. Miguel would like to thank his family for always supporting him, but especially his mom for always being there. Miguel will attend Whatcom Community College next year.
Jose Manuel Cervantes.
Manny would like to thank his girlfriend and his family for their support and being there in the good and the hard times. Manny plans to attend Whatcom Community College in the fall to study criminal justice.
Raymond Patrick Heller.
Raymond thanks his mom, stepdad, father, grandparents, uncles, aunties, cousins, and friends for their endless love and support throughout his journey. He truly appreciates everything you have done for him and promises to return the same love and support to everyone always.
Aiden Reed Tapia Ketchum.
Aiden would like to thank his parents, his girlfriend, and his friends for the support they have given him. And he also thanks God for everything. He will be attending BTC to become an electrician.
Davian Luis Huff.
Davian plans to join the workforce after high school. He would like to thank his friends and family for helping him out. And long live Noah.
Noah John Hanning.
Noah would like to thank his family and friends who have helped him along the way. After high school, he's going straight into the workforce.
Hallie Joe Palumbo.
Hallie would like to thank her parents and God for their constant support and encouragement in helping her reach this point. Hallie will be attending Washington State University to study interior design and architecture. Go Cougs.
Shaylee Pearl Davis.
Shaylee is attending Olympic College to continue her basketball career and study ultrasound technology. Shaylee would like to thank her parents, Heidi and John, and her sister, Kalisha, for their endless support.
Annie Lane Stremler.
Annie would like to thank her family and friends for their love and support over the years and for making her who she is today. She will be attending Whatcom Community College in the fall and then transferring to North Idaho College to join their physical therapy assistant program.
Gracie Marie Ruckers.
Gracie would like to thank her family and friends for always being there for her. In the fall, Gracie will be attending Bellingham Technical College to study radiology.
Kennedy Louise Brown.
Kennedy is grateful for the support of her friends, family, and teachers. After graduation, she plans to attend Whatcom Community College for her nursing license, then transfer to a university for a bachelor's degree and begin her career in nursing.
Naomi Rose York.
Naomi would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for their support over the years. She will attend Whatcom Community College for 2 years before transferring to Washington State University to earn her bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering.
William Matthew Blake.
After graduation, Matthew will be joining the U.S. Army. He would like to thank his friends, family, and most importantly, God for supporting him and always being by his side.
Finley Reed Ross.
Finley would like to thank his family and friends for their love and support throughout his high school career. After graduation, he'll be attending Washington State University to study architecture.
Cody John Penninger.
Cody would like to thank his mom, dad, and his brother Brady for all their love and support. After graduation, he plans on joining the workforce.
Abraham Hernandez Dimas.
Abraham would like to thank his friends and family for their constant support and encouragement throughout the years.
Gabriel Emmanuel Charles Snyders.
Gabriel would like to thank his friends, family, and would like specifically to thank the Mitchells, the Morgans, and the Ackermans. Gabriel will be attending Whatcom Community College next fall.
Hendrick Braden Rogers.
Hendrick would like to thank his family, friends, and his awesome girlfriend Hayden for their everlasting support through his hardest moments. He will be attending Whatcom Community College to study music and music education at Western after 2 years at Whatcom.
Owen Wayne Cunningham.
Owen would like to thank his family and his friends for keeping him going. He would also like to thank the hard times that helped shape him into the person he wants to be.
Darius Parways Siddiqui.
Darius would like to thank his mom for caring for him all these years and his dad for constantly motivating him to do better. He would also like to thank his friends for making high school more bearable.
Jared J. Navarro.
Jared would like to thank his parents, who throughout his life have given him so much for him to be here. He would also like to thank Karime and Stephanie and his friends for the great childhood memories.
Joseph Joel Miranda Tello.
Joseph is thankful for his family and his day one that went to the gym with him every single day after school. He will be attending an electrical trade school to pursue the master electrician pathway.
Manuel Gallego Ramundo.
Hoy Manuel quiere agradecer a esta escuela por los años que marcaron vidas, a los amigos que dejaron huellas imborrables en estos pasillos y cuyos recuerdos seguirán acompañándolos, y especialmente a su madre por su amor, su apoyo incondicional y la fuerza que le inspira para seguir adelante. Today, Manuel wants to thank the school for the years that marked our lives, the friends who left indelible footprints in these hallways, and the memories that will continue to stay with them. He especially wants to thank his mother for her love, her unconditional support, and the strength she inspires in him to keep moving forward.
Andy Giovanni Puentes Mendez.
Andy quisiera agradecerle a su familia por apoyarlo y animarlo a que se mejorara. En el otoño asistirá a Bellingham Technical College y estudiará para ser especialista en soporte informático. Andy would like to thank his family for supporting him and for encouraging him to improve. In the fall, he will be attending Bellingham Technical College and studying to become a computer support specialist.
Vicente Emiliano Zavala.
Vicente would like to say thank you to his family and friends for always being by his side, and as well as his parents for teaching him to be hardworking and to always have patience for whatever life throws his way.
Alfredo Santo Garcia.
Freddie would like to thank family, friends, and Miss Lily and Miss Hannawell for helping him throughout high school.
Britton Reese Jensen.
Britton would like to thank her family, especially her parents, for always supporting her no matter what. She also thanks her best friend, Caden, for always being there. Britton plans to study business at Whatcom Community College.
Caden Taylor Thompson.
Caden would like to thank her parents, her little sister, and her friends for always being her biggest supporters. This fall, Caden will be attending Evergreen Beauty College to complete the cosmetology program.
Jacqueline Isabella Rodriguez.
Jackie would like to thank her mom and dad for their support over the years and Mr. Craig for helping her achieve her dreams. She will be attending San Diego State University in the fall to study film and business.
Alexa Viviana Anaya.
A Alexa le gustaría agradecer a sus amigos y familia por todo el amor y apoyo durante estos últimos 4 años. En el otoño, Alexa asistirá a Whatcom Community College. Alexa would like to thank her friends and family for all the love and support these past 4 years. In the fall, Alexa will attend Whatcom Community College.
Natalie Autumn Van Loo.
Natalie would like to thank her family, friends, and God for all their love and support. After graduation, she plans to study hospitality at a community college to pursue the career of a flight attendant.
Keston K. Wagter.
Keston would like to thank God, as well as her family and friends, for their constant love and support throughout the years. She will be attending Wenatchee Valley College this fall to play fast pitch and pursue a degree in graphic design.
Peyton Grace Bartle.
Peyton plans to attend Baylor University to pursue a degree in speech pathology. She would like to thank her parents, friends, and coaches for their love and support, and God for the opportunities He has given her throughout high school.
Grace Addison DeHogue.
Grace will be attending Eastern Washington University to study elementary education and continue her basketball career. She would like to thank God for His constant guidance and her family, friends, and coaches for their love and support.
Robert Eli Kahuilani Kahua'alua.
After high school, Robert plans to join the workforce. He would like to thank his friends, family, himself, and Phoebe.
Cash Henry Bosman.
Cash would like to thank his friends, family, and coworkers for helping to shape him into who he is today. He is planning on going to Western Washington University to study accounting.
Dylan Kai Reimer.
Dylan would like to thank his mom and the rest of his family for all their support. In the fall, he will attend Whatcom Community College to work towards a transfer degree.
Caden Scott Visser.
Caden is grateful for the support of his family and friends throughout his journey. Next year, he will complete his engineering transfer degree at Whatcom Community College and continue to a 4-year university to earn a bachelor's degree in engineering.
Landon Douglas Stoffer.
Landon would like to thank his family and friends for always supporting him through the highs and lows in his life. He will be attending Ottawa University, Arizona to play baseball and pursue a degree in biology.
Brian Alexander Lairley.
Brian is planning to attend Grand Canyon University to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. He would like to thank his girlfriend, friends, and family, and everyone who has supported him and helped him through tough times.
Caleb Benjamin Visser.
Caleb would like to thank his family for helping him through high school. Also, he'd like to thank LeBron James for being the GOAT.
Braxton Alec Ciccone.
Braxton would like to thank his parents and his friends for helping him get through school, and LeBron James for being the GOAT. After high school, he will be entering the workforce.
Sebastian James Finkbonner.
Sebastian will be attending Whatcom Community College, getting his prereqs to later attend a four-year college, majoring in marketing and minoring in philosophy. He would also like to thank his mother, Tiffany, and father, Raymond, for always supporting him and his dreams.
Jackson Dwayne Scott Hester.
Jackson would like to thank his family, especially his parents, for everything they do for him. Jackson will be attending Western Washington University to play rugby.
Weston Robert Silvis.
Weston would like to thank his parents and family for their love and support. He will attend Bellingham Technical College this fall to pursue a career as an electrician. He thanks God for all the experiences and challenges that have shaped his life.
Avery Jolyn Jurgens.
Avery will be attending Oklahoma State University to study accounting and agribusiness. She would like to thank her family, friends, and coaches and teachers for their endless support. Most importantly, she thanks God for his guidance, strength, and many blessings throughout her life.
Naya Marie Martinez.
Naya would like to thank her mom and stepdad Sam for all the support they have ever given. She also wants to thank her brother, who will always be with her. Naya plans on attending BTC for dental hygiene.
Ashlyn Marie Vermeer.
Ashlyn would like to thank her parents, friends, and her sister Nikki for their unconditional love and support throughout her life. In the fall, she will be attending Western Washington University to study psychology.
Chase Alexander Hughes.
Chase would like to thank his family and friends for their love and support, and above all, his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. After graduation, he plans to continue growing his YouTube channel and pursuing content creation.
Cole Michael Coppinger.
Cole would like to thank his family for their love and support. Most importantly, he would like to thank God for guiding him through every step. Cole plans to attend Whatcom Community College to complete his transfer degree before going to a four-year college.
Magnolia Rain Byers.
Maggie plans to attend BTC in the fall to study dental assisting, specializing in pediatric care. She would like to thank her mom, dad, Marley, Tristan, and friends who have helped her get to where she is today.
Alexis Tennille Larson.
Alexis will be attending Washington State University in the fall to study sports medicine. She would like to thank her friends for always being there and her family for supporting her in everything that she does.
Nicole Lynn Wooten.
Nicole would like to thank the friends that they made, lost, and found again, the emotions and memories that were discovered, and finally, their mother, who was always on top of them about their grades.
Sophia Rose Davis.
Sophia would like to say thank you to her mom for always believing in her and supporting her every step of the way. Thank you to all her teachers for their guidance, patience, and encouragement. She could not have done it without you.
Alexander Jarrell Aguilar.
Jarrell wants to thank his mama for the support she's given to him, and he won't get any ice cream if he doesn't. As well as the band and drama for their memorable shenanigans. He's joining the Marines.
Daniel John Meixner.
Daniel is starting his electrician apprenticeship after he graduates. He would like to thank his mom, grandparents Landon Wynn, the Eastern Orthodox Church, and ChatGPT for writing this note card.
Chloe Mae Goldston.
Chloe extends immense thanks to both her blood and found family, to the friends who've come, gone, and stayed, to her teachers and mentors who inspired and encouraged her, and to everyone who's ever held her hand along the way.
Jose Luis Sosa.
Joe would like to thank his family for caring for him, friends for the memories, teachers for educating him, and Chloe for being the loveliest. He will be attending Western Washington University in the fall to further his education. We grub on.
Rachel Ryan Woodrich.
Rachel would like to thank God and her parents for all their support. In the fall, Rachel will be going on a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. She will be studying occupational therapy at Utah Valley University.
Shaylee Ophelia Ostrander.
Shaylee will attend Whatcom Community College for prerequisites in engineering. She is forever grateful to her parents for believing in her and encouraging her to be herself, and to her sisters for standing beside her through everything, with plenty of laughs along the way.
And finally, because he's in Africa, but we still want to acknowledge him, Connor James Hopkins.
Connor would like to thank his mom and dad for being stinking awesome, his sisters for being his best friends, and Jesus for giving these 4 years purpose. Connor will be attending Yale University in the fall.
All right, almost there, guys. Here we go. There, thanks for that. At this time, guests, please remain seated until the graduates have exited the seating area. They'll be celebrating, doing their thing, right? And then they'll be excused. They're going to head out to the courtyard, to the alumni hall. We'll also have the cafeteria open, but we're going to let them get out of here first, so we'll have plenty of room to celebrate with them. So now, would Senior Class President Jose Soso, a.k.a. Joe, would you please come forward and face your class and have them stand? Here we go. Jose, would you please lead your class in turning of the tassel by taking your right hand and turning your tassel from the right side to the left? Wait for it. Here we go. This act signifies your accomplishment in earning your diploma. Now it is my great pleasure to introduce to you the 2026 graduates of Nooksack Valley High School. Congratulations.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why.
All right, graduates.
It's
get
not
outta
a
here.
question,
Go,
but
go,
a
go,
lesson
go, go,
learned
go,
in
go, go,
time.
go, go, go.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Families, I would encourage you to go out the back doors, go around, take your time. Thank you so much. Thank you for raising great kids. Have a great evening.
Hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.